Notices have been issued to farmers in Uttar Pradesh's Sambhal. These are farmers who are participating in the farm protest. 6 Uttar Pradesh farmers have received 50 lakh government notice over the protest. Farmers are a part of the union that are taking part in the protest over the farm laws. Alok joining us with the very latest. Alok, what more can you tell us?
So I think the dispute or the quote-unquote mischief or the clerical error, as the administration in Western UP, Sambhal, where these notices have been served, calls it, is in the amount. Now, these are normal notices that are served when there is a protest on. I mean, I'm sure it has happened in other districts also. So what happens is that a local thana goes into a village or submits a report to the administration saying that there's likely to be breach of peace, etc. And then these notices are issued where those who have been served the notice are basically asked to explain before a government official why they should not be made to pay a certain amount of money as a personal bond, where they commit that they will not carry out any breach of peace for a stipulated time, in this case a year. Now what has happened here, interestingly, is that these notices have been served for 50 lakh rupees. And that is a massive amount. I mean, no one has to pay anything. But it's still something that is very, very shocking, because generally you don't have these amounts come into play, especially in a case where farmer protests are happening and where these leaders who've been served these notices are part of those farmer protests. But those notices have gone out, and now that, the farmer leaders have said that this is an intimidation tactic and this should not happen, and that they will not be cowed down by this and they will go ahead with their protests anyway. Now that the issue has gained momentum or become highlighted in the press especially, now the district administration is saying that this was a clerical error and the notices were supposed to be served for 50,000 rupees, not 50 lakh rupees. And they're going to revise the notice and send it again to the farmers, who said that we are not going to pay anyway. And we are going to, or we are not even going to explain why we should have to pay or not pay. We'll go ahead with our protest. So call it clerical error, call it, mischief, as the farmers are saying, or just call it, intimidation again, as the farmers are saying. It's certainly an interesting turn of events. The administration now saying that they're going to revise the notices. Their version is that it was a clerical error.